Welcome to Crossfire in the South. I'm Tim. Strong Mike.
Jedi.
Man, I'm feeling good about the show today. How about you?
So good. I got an energy drink. I'm pumped.
Oh, yeah.
I'm motivated.
Gotta have
I need some battleground. I got a lot of ammunition. I need some crossfire. What I say, I want to see some crossfire. I know you know fans are crossfire against me. So I'm ready for some action.
We get them talking about LeBron and Jordan. Who's the greatest?
You want to briefly tell them again what the show's all about real quick in short words?
Crossfire in the South. Sports talk show where you come to check us out, relax, kick back, interact with us about sports. And that's it. We'll just have a good time talking about sports. Make sure you comment, like, share, and just we'll have a good time. That's right. We got a good lineup today.
Okay. I had to do my phone, get it synchronized. That's why it was a little repeat and everything. Okay, what's the lineup today, Big Strong Tim?
All right, we're going to talk some NBA, some NFL, some baseball.
That's right. I got some coaches that want to talk some baseball.
And we got some trivia today for you guys too. So
Jedi.
Who's the genius? Who knows the sport?
Reed's a genius. I don't know if he's on. Reed or Professor Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One day we're going to see who is the real genius. I'm talking about
the Wizard.
We're talking about Sports Jeopardy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
I did that before on late night. And Dan Patrick does that sports on the channel.
You know, we need to get that set up.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. You separate the men
some prizes.
From the
get some prizes. That's what I'm talking about. Get some prizes and everything. Well, come on now, people, wake up out there. It's Hump Day. Big Mike wants to see some names popping up so we can start shooting everybody down. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, we can start talking now. People will be watching this and now they time in later. What we got?
All right. Let's talk about LeBron James.
Oh, I got to tell you about the rules of engagement.
Oh, yeah. ROE.
Yeah, rules of engagement. You can call, face back, talk back and everything. Just, like you said, no racist remarks, no swearing or nothing like that, and be respectful. That's in words. Just have some fun, but don't be sarcastic. Like obnoxious. I want some fire action. Spice it up. Go ahead, Strong Tim.
All right. Kick off the NBA segment. We got LeBron James. Fox Sports reporter, what's his name? Jason Whitlock had a couple things to say. What's his name again?
Chempo,
what's up?
Crush on you. He has a crush on you, dude.
I'm not Chempo. Fox News reporter Jason Whitlock had a couple of things to say about LeBron James when he attended his son's basketball game. So he wasn't too happy with the way he acted at his son's AAU basketball game. He compared his parenting to LeVar Ball, and he complained that James' thirst for fame, he compared it to a cocaine addiction. He said LeBron James would go out and dunk at his son's warm-up, and he said that LeBron James is wrong. Well, my question is for you, Mike, is LeBron James wrong? Or is Jason Whitlock being his normal LeBron hate himself?
Everybody, you love LeBron, you hate LeBron. If you hate LeBron, you got to pick reasons. I saw the play. His son took it to the hole. He ran past 4 people, went up, and threw a major dunk. He dunked the ball. Everybody went crazy. LeBron jumped up and did it. Ooh! And because that's his father, man.
Yeah.
Lucky, I would have done the same thing. I probably would have done a flip.
Shoot.
I mean, that was pretty high speed.
I mean, just imagine your son getting a defensive touchdown, running the back.
That's right. He did it against Rutherford. I almost had a heart attack. And he was like pumping, boy. Middle linebacker trying to go that touchdown, So yeah, people just overreact, with LeBron, either love him and hate him. Everything he's got to do, like I said, back in the day with Jordan, they didn't have this social media stuff, all the stuff that Jordan did say to his players, they kept it hush-hush. Nowadays, we've got this Twitter account and this account, people with all these. Back then, we didn't have with Jordan days, we didn't have cell phones with iPhones with cameras and stuff, taking pictures. You had the big cam recorders and stuff. You couldn't bring that in the stadium.
Big
it's camera. Like, nowadays, everybody supervises everybody. And of course, LeBron's going to get all the heat because you know why?
Why is
He's
that?
the best. He's
That's
the GOAT.
I mean,
here's the GOAT. Oh, he said that's right. You hear that? Last show you said Jordan.
Oh, Friday.
All right, yeah. We're gonna go Friday on that.
I mean, just imagine. Just imagine some of the things. Not LeBron. Jordan said, that were off the wall that didn't get captured because social media and stuff. I mean, he probably could have said some crazy
some stuff. Him and Steve Kerr almost had a fist fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach. I mean, Jordan. Jordan was not so sweet as everybody said he was, but he was a great player now.
Yeah.
I mean, like Larry Bird, he was a trash talker too. He looked all innocent, but he wasn't. He's just trash talking, instigate people.
Yeah. With that being said,
it's funny how basketball you can do that trash talk. When football you trash talk, you do a gator chopping flag. Penalty flag. Hockey, you can beat the hell out of each other. You get a 5-minute penalty. You fight each other in football, you're suspended the game. You're kicked out. Especially you kicked out probably for the whole season. Wow, it's crazy how different sports, you can fight, you cannot fight.
Those rules of engagement are different in every sport.
Yeah. Crazy. I know what it's like in badminton. They just hit them, they hit each other with the practice, like boom, bang, bang, bang.
You'd be surprised, man. They probably try and put a target on the person's forehead and hit him with the little ball on that birdie. But man, speaking of social media, let's jump into FSU. FSU's quarterback.
Who is the quarterback?
Blackman.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know if he's a starter. Is he a starter? Yeah. That transfer kids are going to start. They don't know what they got over there.
Yeah. As of right now, Blackman is the quarterback, and he said that he's getting off of social media right now to prepare for 2019 season. And my question is, does social media really play a big effect in the focus of the game of football? I know we were talking about LeBron and Duncan and the social media.
Social media is bad. I mean, look at the Gators. Look at Frank's talking craps and social media. He said they're going to put 50, right? He said they're going to beat Miami by 30. He's trash talking. No, he's trying to motivate the team, but
Yeah.
I remember one time, Wilson against Tennessee, saying said the safety for the defensive back for Florida when they played against Tennessee. They said about the duck cannot cross the street. They were talking crap, and guess what? Tennessee blew them away. They talked that trash, and the Gators repented that.
Dang.
Sometimes it's trash talking, it can come and bite you and motivates the other team. But it's good to get a little bit of trash talking, motivate, spice it up. But it's best in social media. I mean, I don't see Saban's players do that. But Saban don't play that.
Yeah.
Saban don't play that social media stuff with his players. Saban calls all the media cancer. Say, you all cancer to my team. Yeah. How good we are. Says my boys don't watch you all weekend. Because they probably they watch ESPN, but Saban don't play that. He doesn't listen to the media at all.
Yeah, man, he makes a good point because as far as social media, Blackman is talking about getting on Facebook and Instagram and looking at this.
Stay focused for the game. Do one game at a time. Prepare for one game. Study game films. Do your job on the field, and then it will show.
Yeah. So FSU, Blackman,
especially if FSU start winning again, no nation go crazy again. They're a little downfall, but the Gators had a little downfall too. It always get come in spurts, but the Seminoles shouldn't have had that much of a downfall like they did because they did have the talent there.
Yeah,
they had a good recruiting class. I mean, Jimbo Fisher kind of let that program a little bit in the mess, but he did have some good players. Like it ain't like a team like a certain team that coach left that's in like a 1-14 or something.
Yeah.
So as it goes, we'll see. Play it by ear, one game at a time.
Yeah. When Jimbo left, it brings the question like, is loyalty more respected or is he more respected for leaving for the money? It's like
Jimbo left for the money.
Yeah. It's like, what do you do? Do you stay? Because
I think a Florida State program is probably a better program. I mean, it's a big program. It's probably more proper than Texas A&M. Texas A&M is a big program, big school.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Florida State's a nostalgic school, too. Those big programs like Texas, Georgia, Florida State, Alabama, Michigan, those are elite programs, When the coaches move to the same program, he did it for the money, for sure, because they paid him a buku lot of money.
Yeah.
And that kind of pissed a lot of people off in Florida State, like something Urban did. Urban left us, left us high.
Yeah.
And then, he's Jimbo the traitor,
Yeah. I mean, it's like they love the game, but they love the money more.
Yeah.
You know?
I know one person ain't gonna leave. That's gonna be Saban. Saban ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
He's set. He got as much money. He doing it. He's gonna retire. He'll probably die in the field knowing him. That man, and the man's a beast.
Bringing in that dough.
If he does go in, they're gonna find a big name coach to replace him. There's gonna be some hard shoes to fill too, boy. I mean,
you ain't lying.
Even if you're a famous coach, you got to fill it with people in Bama, dude. Once he leaves, they're gonna think they're gonna win. Yeah. They want to win. It's a little greed, man. Once you win one, you want to win two. When you're doing, you want to win three. 3-peat. They talk about 4-peat, 5-peat, dynasty. You know, fans, man, ruthless. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm telling you, dude. When we won that year in 2008, when Tebow come back, we thought we were going to win back-to-back. We thought, and then Bama surprised us. So I was heartbroken, but you know, they did a good run. You know, we did a good team, but you know, just the idea, the Gator fans in the following year, went downhill after that. Since then, you know, and then we said, man, we want to come back. We want that hunger, that championship field. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and everything. But we'll see as time comes, it will come back.
Yeah,
all teams will come back in the circle of life. Circle. Miami too by a comeback, but I don't think they're gonna come back this year.
Yeah, that
quarterback walked out on their starting quarterback, Martell.
Did he?
Yep, he left the team yesterday.
Dang.
2 weeks before the game. Wow. Bye.
Starting quarterback.
He told the coaches, "I'm transferring." Portal. He had a fall with the coaches. I don't know exactly what happened. So that's bad. That's bad karma for him because you got to get a whole game plan setting your quarterback, and you just lost the quarterback.
That is rough.
It's like that 1 year Florida did. Against Michigan, they suspended 9 starting players. They suspended that stupid counterfeit with the credit cards things.
Oh yeah, I think
that was right before the game too. They suspended them all, and that just threw a monkey wrench on them. You know,
man,
you hurt the team. Not to hurt your player, hurt your career, but you hurt the team, you hurt the fans, you hurt the college, hurt the city, all the nation. Who we got? We got Jack. Jack join in. All right, Jack. See my friend. That's Chempo. Jack said Champo looks like me. I don't know. He has a crush on Tim. He likes Timbo. He likes Tim. He said he was sing with Campo with Timmy tonight. I don't think. Oh boy, we'll see how it goes. You know. Tell me about Jack Blackman. Plattman. Just to reiterate what you missed, what Jack missed.
FSU's quarterback Blackman said he's logging off all social media so he can get right for the 2019 season. And I was asking, I said, social media, does it really play a big effect and focus on the game of football nowadays? Yeah. I mean, it could be a distraction, like you were saying earlier.
It's distraction. All these players nowadays talk a lot of crap, you know. Like, you know, I have to admit, Florida does a lot of trash talking too.
Yeah.
But you got to support it, man. If you don't support it, you get rocked, and then you're going to be like a chump, you know. Instead of a champ, you'd be a chump. They'd be laughing at you and stuff. We'll see how they do. I think the coaches probably told him to say that. That's probably the coach told him in media days and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Tell Jack what else we got. What else we got left?
Tomorrow for the
what else? Anything else FSU news?
No, let's see FSU.
Janarious.
Yeah,
I can do that.
You want to hit on that right now?
Yeah, you can hit on that now. That'd be cool.
All right.
Hey, Dave, how you doing, Dave?
What's
Dave
up?
Curtis.
What's up, Dave?
What's up? Dave Curtis, he's a football man. He's a big guy too now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can play football too. Ole Miss, right there, right there. Ole Miss.
Nice. I know a guy from Panama City that went there and played running back. His last name was Enrique Davis. Yeah, he went there and played for a little bit. Number 27.
He played for the Niners? Not that Davis, huh?
No.
Okay.
He went over there and played Mississippi for a little bit.
Okay, cool. What we got now? We're talking about,
the nose. All right. Standing at 6'5", 261 pounds, appeared in all 12 games in 2018, making 8 starts, and 27 tackles. We are talking about who?
Janarious Robinson, 850 Bay High.
Yeah.
Graduated Bay High in 2015.
Is it Jenkins or Robinson?
Robinson. Yeah. Janarious Jenkins was the Gator guy.
Yeah.
Robinson, number 11. Yep. I met him yesterday. I saw him on the practice field. My son had practice, and he talked to the team a little bit. And I took a picture of them, and, I tell you what, when I saw him in senior, in high school, there's a lot different nowadays. This guy is big, man. This guy is like a freak. He reminds me of Dunlap when the Gators were, or something like Donald or something for the Rams. He got long arms. I mean, he's quick. He does that reach. He just can go around. He got that speed. I mean, he's really bumped up in the weight room. And I'm a Gator fan, and he's a no, but I really support him. I like him. He's a very good athlete, good kid. He's a lot to the community.
Oh yeah.
Tell him what he did. In this April, he gave a free clinic to the kids.
I'm at Tommy Oliver Stadium. He did a camp for the kids, and it was real good. It was on the news, and it's just ways of giving back to the community. After the Hurricane Michael.
Yeah.
And also FSU stood up for him. As far as starting a GoFundMe page. About his mom's house.
Yeah.
Took care of him and supported him.
Gave her money for the house, the loss that she didn't have insurance, unfortunately, like many people.
Yeah, I mean,
and I know his cousin Elton. His cousin Elton. He goes to Rutherford. He played with my boy at Jenks, and he's a good football player too. And I always rag at him. Where's your cousin at? Where's your cousin? How can we go to Gators? No, they're all FSU family and everything, but they're doing real good.
Yeah. Jack said, I think if social media is a distraction, he needs to be off of it.
Yeah, he needs to be off it. Well, I think all of it should be off it. Even Frank's talking a lot of crap lately about social media.
Yeah, it's probably got like a team rule, man, because nowadays social media is everything.
Some coaches were stricter than the other ones,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't really interview him like a formal interview.
Yeah.
Because I have to go through Florida FSU, the public announcer, before I can arrange that. But he talked to me. We talked for about 20 minutes, talking everything, and he asked me. I just asked him. The question was, "What's the biggest difference, playing at Bay High, Tommy Oliver Stadium, compared to the Nose, the big stadium?" And he said the biggest thing is when you walk in the stadium. No, Tommy Oliver, back then before the hurricane, it maybe fit about probably less than 5,000, probably about 3,000,
Yeah.
And then you go to Nose Stadium, 90,000 on the field. The field's the same width, the same length, but it's just the surroundings of it. It's surreal, he said. And you get juice with that. You just get pumped. You hear
Juice
the music.
bumps, man.
Yeah, juice bumps and everything. That was the biggest thing. And doing all the schools, the practices, the study, the films, and all that. It's a big transition from college to he's a red shirt junior.
Mm-hmm.
So the first year he sat out, and then he played 2 years. So he's eligibility to play 2 more years for FSU. And I did tell him one thing. I said, "Can you please put her on Lawrence for me? Sack him 3 times at Clemson,
Yeah.
Take it easy on Franks." But you see that picture that I got on my Facebook. You got a picture of him tackling Franks last year in the game. He got real speed. He's real fast. And he can. I mean, he's fast like a linebacker, but he's built. He's built like a defensive end. He's a freak of nature, and I really hope he does good. And that'd be good for his family if he does go pro. I feel good.
Oh yeah.
And he's a proud, Panama City, 850 strong.
Right. We're rooting for him.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. Just not against the Gators so bad.
ACC, hey.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, Jack, we agree with you. The coaches should be off social media also. I mean, just they one fight, one team. The players are off it,
but I think it's mandatory. The coaches got to speak at a conference every Monday after the game.
Uh-huh.
The following Monday after the game, they have a media day, and the coaches have to speak about the game. It's like they have to make after the game. They got to do a public experience and talk about the game. I think they will. With the contracts with the media, after the game, the coaches don't want to speak to somebody, and they come on the field, and they're obligated with the contract with the NCAA, with the TV commercial, TV money. Don't forget the TV contracts is what pay these coaches big money too.
Yeah,
that's why they have to speak. The Twitter and stuff is different, but like the media days, they ask questions and stuff. And that's when Saban gets smart with the questions. Like, what do you think? That's a dumb question. He gets real bold, especially if they lose the game. The catch. Are you mad about it? Says that's a dumb question. Are you mad? What do you think? Are you gonna win the next game? And Saban's like saying, "What are you talking about? Are you gonna win next game? You get a brain or something." He's bold too.
Yeah.
He put that one girl. I can't think of it. She plays. She was a big, tall, black. I think she was a basketball player for the SEC network, and she was on the field, and she asked that question to Saban when it was Tula and Tula and Hurst, the first game of the season. She ran the field, and Saban just chewed her butt out. He got ripped for it, too. So she just asked him a question. What do you think about Jalen Hurst? You think he's going to play? And Saban said straight out, don't worry about that. I'm the coach and all that.
I think I remember
that.
Yeah,
he did. He did. He got reprimanded by the media for that. But, but Saban think he can get away with everything.
Yeah.
And if you win, you're God. If you lose, you're a dud. That's how it is. Fans will turn on you in a heartbeat. You're a winner. They'll cheer you. If you start go up interceptions, they'll boo you and call you, get off the field, jerk.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Who is this? I'm just here so I don't get fined. As far as doing the social,
that was
who was that?
That was Lynch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was Lynch. Beast mode.
Yeah, beast mode.
Yeah, for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
When they told him.
What's he doing right now? Is he still in the league?
He was with the Raiders, and then I don't know what team, but his career went dead. Ever since that Super Bowl, when they did that interception, they should have ran to him for the winning touchdown. Pete Carroll decided to throw the ball.
Oh, yeah, he was.
And he got intercepted. Beast mode never been the same, dude. But, yeah, I seen that run he did against New Orleans. By that run he did, that was the run of the year, they said, when he kept on cutting back and plowing people over. Man had some calves. He reminded me of Earl Campbell days. He had some big calves, boy. He was a beast mode, dude. Yeah, I think he played for the Raiders last year, I think. And then he got traded. I can't think of where. Anybody might help me to remember.
Yeah, they said he never touched his NFL checks. He only spent his money from doing commercials and stuff like that. His real financial.
What did Jack say?
Jack said if Saban wasn't there at Alabama, he said if Saban wasn't there, Alabama wouldn't be that good.
And it's true in a way. Saban is a good coach. He causes the process. His little thing he does, the process. Now these coaches, one thing about Saban now, he loses assistants every year. He gets new coaching staff every year because all of his assistants get promoted, And if he had the same coaching staff for years, it'd be good. But all his assistants go into try to compete against him, and they haven't beaten him. He's like 14-0. But it's got the process, and I don't think you can be a good recruiter, but if you're not a good coach, you can't mold the flower right. It's not going to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my buddy Tim's watching. Tim McGill, Big Papa Bear.
What's up, Tim?
He's a Gator man, but he likes the Trojans too now. He's in college. College, man. He likes to cut Trojans too.
Nice.
Yeah, you might get Urban the Trader, huh? Urban the Trader. I don't know. I thought last episode he would get mad when I said I didn't care about Pac-12. Pac-12 can fall off the map. Yeah, the big game coming up: Oregon versus Auburn, first game of the season. I remember a couple years ago, Washington was the crap. They said Washington Huskies was the crap. So the first game was against Auburn, and guess what? Auburn spanked them. This year, Oregon is supposed to be the team in the pack, and we'll see if Auburn beats them the same way they did against Washington. They ain't going nowhere. If Oregon does beat Auburn, that's a good quality win because they ain't that many quality wins in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
I mean, USC's not like it used to be. Stanford ain't like it used to be. I mean, Oregon not yet, like the days with Chip Kelly and stuff. The year they spanked your nose. You remember that? They beat your nose. They had a fast team that year. They went by speed, but they figured out that SEC got fast feed too, and that's why Oregon played Auburn in the championship, and Cam Newton proved that wrong.
Yeah. Tim said, "Hey, train wreck," and he said,
"That's right.
How about his Steelers?
His Steelers, man. Hey, you did the best thing. You got rid of Antonio Brown. That's the best thing that happened to y'all. J.J. Schuster's a better player. I think he's a better player, and I did the stats, and I had it with another talk show radio. I argued with the guy. We had a big debate about it. J.J. Schuster, when Antonio Brown got the more during the season, they were losing games. J.J. Schuster got the ball more. They were winning games. So, J.J. Schuster's just as good. Connor had good stats. I know he's not like a Bell, but he's a good player. They got a good attitude. And Big Ben ain't going nowhere. Big Ben got a contract. So it's just amazing how the Steelers, with all that talent they got, they just can't go to another Super Bowl without Antonio. I thought for sure with Bell, he had the best receiver and the best running back. and you got Big Ben, Hall of Fame quarterback,
Mhm.
and they haven't been going to the Super Bowl. There's a couple bad plays, bad calls that happened too.
Yeah.
But I think Steelers are going to do good this year. I think they're going to do good. Like you said, it's wide open. Cleveland's going to try and give them a little bit for their money with, I don't know, with Mayfield. But Mayfield talked too much crap. He's going to get punked, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see how they do. Oh, Trent's watching too.
Shout out to Trent. What's up?
All right. That's Tim's buddy right here. That's Champo. He has a crush on Tim, but Tim wasn't. He's at FSU.
I'm going to knock him out.
Oh, yeah. He's just whatever. That's what he say and everything. But, yeah, I found a picture of my old Gator car. I'm going to post it on the website. I did find an old picture of it. Tim remembers that. The old Gator car was famous, boy. He walked around Panama City.
People say, that.
Yeah, I remember it back in the day. Yeah.
Definitely
had a good time.
Definitely grab that picture for us, man.
Man, I want to get up. I wish you get up and start dancing right now. I could do some dance, do the Gator chop and go play some Gator music.
Man, it's all about the nose, man.
You saw that hype video they got of Miami, Florida, that hype video on YouTube? Oh, that's pretty good, boy. They're talking. It's going to be good, dude.
We're going to have to check that video out.
I got high hopes for them Gators. I do every year, but I got good hopes. I think Dan Mullen is going to make us competitive a lot more than last year.
Mm-hmm.
And we had 10 wins last year. We're going to try to up it, maybe more than a push, and do better. And Dan Mullen might be the man. We'll see how he does.
Tim said, I think Connor will be better this year than Bell.
I think Connor's a cancer victim. Isn't that right, Tim? He's a cancer survivor, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. The man's a beast. I mean, you look at him. I mean, his numbers were just as good as Bell, dude. And I mean, they found a replacement. Less drama with Antonio Brown. Because Antonio Brown was a crybaby. If he didn't get the ball, you hear what they said, what the coach Tomlin said about the men on the team and the boys and stuff. I remember, Big Ben is the man and the rest were the boys or something like that. So, I think the Steelers will do good. You got to knock them Patriots. You got the Chiefs now. The Chiefs can fold. They're a young team. And Mahomes did good, but he choked against Brady. You got to get rid of Tim. You want to get that home field advantage so you can play with the terrible town Pittsburgh against Brady. And because when England plays against home, they're unbeatable for the championship. But look at this last year. They played in Kansas City, and they still won. Yeah. But we'll see. I think the torch might pass for another team this year. It might pass to another team.
Jack said the Gator car looked like it needed to be parked a long time ago.
Oh, it did. It did. I get that car. I was in the homecoming parade in that car in 2008. Oh, yeah. I had pictures. That was an unforgettable moment. Man. Dude, I was there. I pulled up engaged with people taking pictures. Felt like I was a celebrity, man.
Dang. Yeah.
Tim remember that car.
You got to blow that picture up, man.
You were like, Tim knew somebody at a TV station, and they called and they did an interview. I was eating chicken wings at Hooters, and they say, "Hey, you the Gator guy? Can we do an interview?" I'm having cheese with chicken wings in my mouth, and that was the day after they won the championship.
Dang.
I was a proud customer then, boy.
Shoot.
And I never forget that day too when I was at Tim's house during the Super Bowl when I watched it. He had a Super Bowl party at his house. Every time the Gators scored a touchdown, I had to do the bong. If they scored 2 touchdowns, I had to do 2 beers at once.
Yeah.
3 beers won 3 touchdowns. I remember that. We had the bong. We had the Gator bong and everything, boy.
Not me, Tim, but other Tim.
Yeah, Tim McGill. Yeah, Papa Bear. We call him Papa Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like a big old teddy bear. Everybody loves him.
That's awesome. All right.
Go ahead, Timo.
We're going to get into some NFL talk. We're going to talk about Ezekel Elliot. So we know he was holding out, right? Is he still holding out, to your knowledge?
Yeah, he's holding out. But Jones said he don't want to. He said, Jones said you can win a Super Bowl without a leading rusher.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. Well, more news about Elliott. So Ezekiel's facing a $20 million lawsuit over a 2017 car accident. Supposedly, he ran a red light and hit Rome Hill, and the lawsuit says police worked with the Cowboys to cover up the accident. So, do you think? What are the percent chances that you think that this is true?
2017. Why are they waiting now about that? What behind it? Go back in time or something?
But you know how it happens. 17, 15, whatever it could be.
He should just give his customer, gave the whoever hit him, buy him a couple new cars, man. The man got some money. I mean, I don't know if they covered that.
$20 million lawsuit. That's what it's about.
That's a lot of money.
It's about some money.
But what they get 20? Their car wasn't worth no $20 million. What they did? They cripple somebody?
I don't know, but
did he cripple somebody or something, or did he just like drama? Oh, I got hit by Elliot. Ooh, I'm gonna get some money, boy.
I think that's what it could be, but they said the Cowboys worked with police to cover up the severity of the accident.
I don't know.
So I mean,
another thing, was he drinking when that happened too? That's another thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can be.
The truth will come out.
I don't know. We'll see. He might not even be a Cowboy no more. They're talking about. I heard they got another running back to replace him. I guess we'll see.
Already?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know.
Man,
we'll see about that.
That's the thing, man. If you have a high status like that, you got to be careful.
I know Jones wants to go win that Super Bowl so bad. I mean, Romo didn't do it. Now he's trying to get Prescott to do it. I mean, we'll see. I feel sorry for them Cowboys. They haven't won in a while. I think 95 is when they won it last. They beat the Steelers.
Yeah.
With a Switzer. They beat Switzer, yeah, and everything. We'll see how we go with that. What else you got for the NFL? Anything else for NFL?
That's it for NFL.
Oh, one question for NFL. All you NFL guys, unlike Timbo and everybody else. Who's your greatest NFL player of all time? Quarterback, running back, coach. No, not coach, player. Who's your greatest coach of all time, and who's your best player of all time? The coach of all time and player. Who do you think, Timbo?
That's a tough question. Give me a minute to think. NFL player of all time?
Yeah.
Mine's is Deion Sanders. I'm sticking
best
with
player.
it.
You like Deion, do you? That's you. It can't be Tebow for me because Tebow didn't have a good NFL career. I think the greatest NFL player of all time, in my opinion, was before my lifetime. I saw films on this guy. If anybody's old enough might remember him, Jim Brown.
Jim Brown
was pretty awesome back in the day. When I saw what he did, and you have to admit back then they didn't play 16. You know, Jim Brown's records was broken by O.J. Simpson, but O.J. Simpson had 14-game seasons. Jim Brown only had 8-game seasons. So you got to think Jim Brown didn't play as many games as O.J. did. You know.
Yeah.
And that movie, that movie with Ernie Davis, Jim Brown was in that movie too.
Mm-hmm.
The character Jim Brown played for Syracuse. But I think my favorite player is Jim Brown. Jim Brown. My favorite coach, the best coach, I think, right? It's a toss-up, man. I hate to say it. Belichick is like one of the greatest ever, dude.
Yeah.
I really don't love the man, but you had to respect the man.
Yeah.
Chuck Noll was great with the Steelers. Tom Landry with the Cowboys. Bill Walsh, the West Coast offense he invented for the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of great coaches and everything. But I think there's only one coach that really stands out to me, and that is Lombardi. The trophy is named after the Green Bay Packer. The way his quotes were and everything, that's what I'm thinking. The Hawks. He's talking about the Seahawks. Melvin's talking about the Seahawks.
Oh.
No, Pete Carroll's not a good – I don't like Pete Carroll, coach. I didn't know. He blew your Super Bowl for y'all. Y'all should have won that game, Melvin. You should have won that game. That was a bad coaching mistake. Even Brady knew it. Brady was on the sideline, put his hat, he's about to cry. Next thing you know, interception. Brady's up, happy. Richard Sherman was crying on the sideline. No! And emotions of that game, boy. I think that was fixed in the way he just threw that ball. I mean, come on. Then I do is run it to beast mode. Beast mode, 2 yards, 2 plays. That's it. And that was bad.
It was rough, man. It was rough. It
was rough. Seahawks Nation, I know they were hurt for that play. Russell Wilson, he's a great quarterback. Real smart man. You know what 2 colleges Russell Wilson played for, right? He played for 2 different colleges. He transferred one college and went the senior year to the other college. He played the first college he played for was in North Carolina State.
Uh-huh.
And then he went to Wisconsin. And he's also a pitcher. He was an NBA. He got drafted by the Major League Baseball too as a pitcher.
I did not know that.
There's no that. Winston got drafted. France is going to get drafted. There's a lot of quarterbacks that can play baseball too, the arm strength. And they got they got picked up by Major League. People's like, why did you draft Winston? You know, they say, why Winston?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Winston doesn't do good in a couple more years in football and he decides to go baseball, guess who got the rights? People that drafted him. You know, just because you drafted some, and I mean, they have to go right away, but you got the rights for him. And they got, you know, that's now Herschel Walker back in the day.
Yeah.
Herschel Walker, you know, big contract, USFL. You know, if you remember that was the United States Football League. That was another league that was started by President Trump and some other guys trying to compete against the NFL, which is finally didn't go good.
Yeah,
there's some great players that played in that league. They had Byers for the Philadelphia team, and they had Jim Kelly for the Gamblers. I think it was Houston Gamblers. Jim Kelly, Steve Young, the LA Storm. Yeah, I remember they started there with the USFL, and Herschel Walker got a big contract with the USFL. And after the USFL folded, guess what? Who had the rights? The Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Hey, we got a couple comments we can check out. Jack said Don Shula was a good NFL coach.
Yep. Hey, he's the only coach that was undefeated the whole season, counting the Super Bowl. Yep. Don Shula was great. And don't forget, Don Shula was not just coach with the Dolphins. He was coach with the Colts. Remember the Colts? The team that Joe Namath beat. Don Shula was the head coach on the other team. Yeah, so Don Shula, his son's coach is not as good as his dad. His son's doesn't compare. Yeah. And his son coached for Alabama, Shula. Yeah, one of his sons. He was right before Saban, the Shula, and he was the one that almost got Tebow. He was on it, and because Shula was a real religious guy, and Tebow was all religious and stuff. And Tebow was starting to go with Alabama because Urban Meyer kept on ignoring him. And then Dan Mullen said, we got to get this guy named Tebow. And then everybody's like, what are you talking about? I said, we got to get Tebow, this guy Tebow, Dan Mullen. And Urban Meyer was going to say, who is this Tebow guy? Why is he so good? And Dan Mullen said, you got to get this kid. He's from Jacksonville. He's home right there. Dan Mullen talked to Urban Meyer. And then they said, no, look what happened. Boom. Boom. So I give that credit to Dan Mullen. Imagine if Tebow would have went to Bama. Oh, jeez. Wow. The Gators wouldn't win no championship. I don't think so.
Tim McGill commented on we were talking about earlier. He said, how about Vince Lombardi?
Vince Lombardi, yep.
Melvin said Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers what? What do you mean by Texas Rangers?
I think he commented something we were talking about earlier. We just kind of –
about baseball? Texas Rangers baseball.
Yeah.
Really?
Ask him.
They choked. You didn't remember that. You see, you got to remember these flashbacks of these teams. That's right, Texas Rangers. They choked too. They were one strike away. Tim McGill remember. They were one strike away from winning the World Series, like 5 times in the inning. And the Cardinals came back with Pujols, and they won, and they tied them, and they won that game. I mean, they were down by like I can't remember. They were down by 3 or 4 runs, and they were one strike away from losing the World Series. And they just got it, and that was a big choke. The Rangers choked that day. That was a choke, dude. That was a choke. Yeah,
major choke.
Ranger choke. Yeah, I remember that.
Melvin said, "Who is your favorite Jolly team?
Who
is your favorite
Hialeah team? Is that in Miami? Where they put that little Hialeah thing?
Hey, Melvin, help us out, man.
That's a Hialeah thing. They do it in Cubano in
is that
Miami.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's Gonzalez and Santos. That's my favorite team.
Who's that?
The Hialeah guys in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonzalez and Santos. They're two guys on a team, and they bet. It's like a racetrack. And it's like handball.
Outfield.
Yeah. And it's like a racquetball. It's like a racquetball, and they bounce against the wall, and they catch it with the little thing, and they throw it away. Hialeah. It's a sports thing. Yeah. Gonzalez and Santos. You know them, right?
I think so. Oh, Gonzalez and Santos.
I think that's what he's talking about. Hialeah. They bet on that, and like the horse races and dog races. They got the Hialeah. It's called. That's what he's talking about. It's pretty exciting to watch. It's like a racquetball, like racquetball, but it's got that thing. It looks like a cone, and then you throw it.
I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out, dude.
Hey,
Spanish thing.
MLB baseball games where they have like somebody race the mascot or something, like a fan.
Yeah, Atlanta does. I think Atlanta does that mascot, the guy, and they can run. It's super fast, man. He gives him half the field, and this mascot just runs and runs, and he beats him.
I think I could beat him.
Oh, you saw about that fight? That MLB fight last night?
Who got in the fight?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, I got to name this. Amir Garrett of the Reds, man.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't fight. He got thrown. His coach took him out. Next thing you know, he charged the whole team, the Pirates. He sucker punched one guy and punched another guy, and the whole bench cleared out. And what's his name? Puig, I think. He used to be for the Dodgers. He's for the Reds now. Well, he got in a fight too. And then guess what? When he was fighting, they traded him. He was already traded. He went. They traded him. So Puig got traded to the Indians. I think he got traded to the Indians.
Wow.
Or something. I know he got traded, but he's suspended now. So his new team came and playing right away because he got suspended and everything. We've got some turnover.
Jack said, "What do y'all think about the turnover back to back? I think they should get a turnover tomahawk."
What's that turnover?
He's talking about
the Braves.
I think he said FSU. I don't
him about FSU.
He said
about FSU.
I know what he's talking about. I don't like the backpack either. Every time they get a turnover, some team has
they do the belt.
Some teams has the chain.
Yeah.
FSU has this big old clunky backpack that the players put on.
That's still like that school kids.
Yeah.
I like the belt and the chain. The belt's pretty cool too.
I hate to say it reminds me of what Dora the Explorer for some reason.
They do that. I know the Gators do the board thing. That was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
And then I think Bama does the championship.
Yeah.
Like a WWE champion
Jack,
stuff.
I'm with you, man. I do not like the backpack. A turnover, I like that. Turnover tomahawk.
And I've got to tell you another thing about the baseball. It was a wild night in baseball, dude. They had a fight. Another guy got in the fifth inning. The coach, the manager took him out of the game. He took the ball and threw it all the way to center field into the stands.
Dang.
He got all pissed off and threw the ball. That's a long ways to do it. How do you throw that ball like that? But he threw the ball way right down there. So he threw the ball all the way out in the stands. So what happened to him? Well, they didn't suspend him. They're going to fine him. So and everything. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes with that.
Yeah. Hey Jack, about that turnover tomahawk, we're gonna talk. Mike's gonna talk to our boy Janarious about that turnover tomahawk. I'm gonna put a little something in his ear about getting that set up.
Okay. Yeah, Janarious will be coming on. He's gonna be coming down on his bye weeks. Come down at 850 strong.
Nice,
he might even show up to some Bay High games. A couple of weeks away, Bay High. The season starts and everything. Mm-hmm. Can't wait to football. I mean, they're in afternoon practices of teams now and everything. And then when high school football starts, college football starts. Yeah, the first week 0, Gators versus the Canes. Oh yeah, yeah. I know Miami got a better record against us head to head. Yeah, but they've been spanking the crap out of us. But don't forget, we're gonna win this year. Last time we beat the Canes in the regular season, we won a national championship with Tebow in 2008. Mm-hmm. So we're going to beat the Canes, and we're going to put a spanking on them and show them the fun and gun is back. It better be back. I put a lot of, boy, if now I'm going to eat some word, dude, and eat old people a lot more chicken wings. Because I made a lot of bet on chicken wings and steak dinners and all that good stuff. I'm trying to eat. I'm going to be share the wealth, feed me more. You know what I mean?
Feed me more.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do a little bit of trivia. We're gonna see who can be the fastest to answer this trivia on Facebook. And
so I can't say it, right?
For you got to do like a 10-second delay to give them some time to reply. Okay. How about that? All right.
Well, they got a delay too, don't they? So we gotta wait like 20 seconds. I think Facebook does a delay too.
We'll do 20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds.
All right, here we go. NFL. You guys ready? Okay.
The Jedi.
I'm gonna read the question, then I'm gonna say go. Let you guys. All right. Who is the NFL's all-time leading rusher? Go. If you know on Facebook, go ahead and comment one more time. Who is the NFL's all-time leading rusher? Mike has to wait.
I know.
We'll let Mike wait a little bit. The NFL's all-time leading rusher.
I don't need an answer. I'm gonna give y'all a hint at least.
Yeah, give him a hint.
This all-time leading rusher, his son is getting recruited right now by 4 different teams. Yep, one team might want to get him that you should play for, and the other teams, and his son's supposed to be just as good as his dad was.
Oh,
so yeah, he's going to be a 2020 class. So, who's this rusher you think it is? A lot of people blank or they left us. I don't know. He played for college for the Gators.
Oh, that's another hint.
All right, that's a big hint there.
All right, we'll go ahead and Mike, tell us what team this person played for before we say the name in the NFL.
Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
That's
Okay.
Right. Do that.
Oh, shoot. Go ahead and tell us who you got.
Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith, man.
You know, Emmitt Smith in his return Hall of Fame speech, you know, he played for Pensacola Gators, right there in Pensacola High School. And he don't give autographs to nobody. He's real cocky, son of a gun. You know, he is. That's where he is. But in his Hall of Fame speech, he thanked high school, he thanked his career, the coaches. He forgot to mention Florida. And he said it was a mistake. He
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, but a lot of Gator Nation took like, man, dude, Spears, you want to recruited you. It wasn't for, you know.
They didn't take it too kindly, huh?
No, especially now, if he's pushing his son to go against Georgia or Bama against the Gators, that's a Gator trader right there. You know, he's the leading rusher for the NFL. I know the Gator trader, I think. But we'll see how it goes.
Gator trader. All right, so I think that one wasn't real hard. Let's go with something easy.
Who's that? E. Thomas.
E. Thomas.
Who's that, Tim? Who's E. Thomas?
I think it was.
Are you talking about Thurman Thomas?
Maybe. I think it was. We're talking about the NFL all-time leading rusher. I think that was his answer.
Come on, Pop, baby. You know that. You know it's Emmitt Smith, baby.
Oh, let's go to something.
No one hear me if I say Franco Harris. He's a diehard Steelers fan.
All right, something a little simple. How many championships did Jordan win with the Bulls? How many championships did Jordan win with the Bulls?
Anybody want to think on that?
Do you want to think on that?
Yeah, I know. Could have been more if he did not retire to go to baseball. It took 2 years off. It took a year and a half off to go to baseball. If not, they could have won it all those years in a row. They could have been like a Bill Russell days, but they didn't.
All right,
so
let's see.
Anybody? Are they still looking?
Oh yeah. He meant to say
Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, Tim, you're right. Yep, he was right.
Yep, Emmitt Smith, baby.
All right, go ahead, Mike, and tell us how many championships Jordan won with the Bulls.
He won 3 one time, took a year and a half off, and then he won another 3. He won 6.
Gotcha. Man.
6-0. But LeBron has won 2. LeBron record's not good in the finals, but LeBron's gonna catch him. LeBron will catch Jordan. He'll get 4 more, I think. I think maybe 5. I think the Lakers can win 3. They might have a dynasty, maybe. I don't know. Teams are so much parity right nowadays, but I mean, LeBron got a few more years left in him. But I mean, LeBron's been in the finals a long time. I have to admit, they lost a lot of games. It was for Ray Allen hit that last minute jumper, they would have lost to the Spurs too that year. Mm-hmm. I mean, and there was that block he did against Ugala from the Warriors. You know, I don't know. LeBron just can't get over the Warriors. The Warriors. They came at the wrong time during this, like when Bird with Magic Johnson. You know, Bird came at the wrong time, you know, with Johnson when the Lakers just dominated him. Bird did win a couple times, but the Lakers really dominated the Celtics back in those days. It was a big feud. I mean, and then what's his name? Clyde Drexler from Portland, the Trailblazers. They had an awesome team in the finals, but guess what? Chicago put them out. I mean, they had Jordan. Clyde Drexler came at the wrong time. He came during Jordan's era. You know, there was somebody always come at the wrong time, you know?
That's true. You know, Mike, you know your trivia. Now, Mike has not seen these questions. No. I'm going to hit Mike with some boxing questions. One boxing question for you guys.
I know about the old box. I don't know about new box. I know about a little bit now. I know Butterbean.
All right, guys. Which boxer gave Muhammad Ali his first defeat in professional boxing?
Well, I know that. Anybody want to guess that?
You know it?
Oh, I know that.
Man, Mike, you know your trivia. I'll give it to you. You know your trivia.
Was it Muhammad Ali or no? It was Cassius. No, it was Muhammad Ali. It wasn't Cassius Clay. It was Muhammad Ali. His first defeat.
Which boxer gave Muhammad Ali his first defeat in professional boxing?
His nickname was Smoking. That was his first nickname.
What was his nickname?
Smoking.
Smoking
Joe Frazier.
Yep.
Smoking Madison Square Garden.
Dang.
Madison Square Garden.
Mike, you're good, but can you tell us the year?
1970 or 69, 70, 71, 70, maybe 70.
1971. This guy's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember. I was 5 years old. I remember I heard about it. I remember I used to listen to Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran on the radio, trying to get the round-by-round fight. See, back then, they didn't have pay-per-views on TV. They had pay-per-views in the movie theater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you had to pay like $60 to go to the movie theater. $60 in the 70s is like, what, $150, $200? And they usually go in the movie theater and they showed the big matches like Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard, the first match. Mm-hmm. I was a diehard Sugar Ray fan. And Sugar Ray lost that first bout against Roberto Duran. He did. The manos, the hands of stone, Roberto Duran. But then this rematch, Sugar Ray Leonard won that. Did the rematch. There's a good movie about that. What do you call it? Usher.
Yeah.
Usher plays Sugar Ray Leonard in that movie, The Hands of Stone.
I'm going to have to check that out.
That's a true story about Roberto Duran's life, how he was a poor kid from Panama, and he came from nowhere. He came from nowhere, and he came from the streets, and he I think he boxed over 100-some matches, dude. Dang. He was a beast. Yeah, Roberto Duran, yeah.
Now, you guys, I give it to Mike, but I got a question that will stomp him out.
What's that?
All right, here we go. NFL. Lineup. Which NFL team appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls from 1991 to 1994 and lost all 3 of them?
Everybody knows that. Basic one.
That's basic?
The Falls from Buffalo. Buffalo Bills.
Man, you know what?
Buffalo Bills, man. They should have won that first Super Bowl. Norwood missed that field goal. You know, NFL, remember that? I was in the Gulf War when that happened. I heard it on the radio. I was listening to the radio on a transition radio back then. We were listening to we watched. I think we listened to it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. We're in Saudi Arabia, listening to the Super Bowl, and then they said you can hear the announcers. Oh, Bills got it. They're in field goal range, and Kelly gave it to Thomas, and they didn't even want to punch it in. They were like just waiting for the field goal, and they had it all set up, level it right. And Norwood missed that field goal, dude.
Man.
And the next year they got their butt whipped by the Redskins, I think. Mm-hmm. The Redskins, and then they had bad, and the Cowboys beat them twice back to back.
Yeah.
The first time they killed them. The second time they gave the Cowboys a competition in the third quarter. The Cowboys pulled away. They pulled away with Jimmy Johnson, the Cowboys, with Michael Irvin and all them. I know a little bit about trivia now, a little bit.
Yeah.
I know a lot about professional wrestling now. You don't throw that over there.
Man, you know, I thought I was giving you a tough one, but I'll have some
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm saying not perfect now. I don't know about all that now. I'm a Jedi. I got to think it's.
Man, you remember the exact place you were at when you heard that. Man. Oh, yeah. So that you got Jedi memory or something.
Oh, yeah, I got good memory. I remember that. I remember when Pete Rose broke the record for so many games hitting streak. I heard it on the radio back for the Reds back in the day for like games winning streak, a hitting streak he broke. Pete Rose, it's a shame he's not in the Hall of Fame. It's a disgrace. One day he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose.
Yeah.
One of the greatest players of all time for the Reds.
Yeah, he was
dedication. I remember he knocked that guy in 1970. The All-Star game, Bob Fosse knocked the catch, plowed him over. Boom! Knocked Fosse out for the season, dude. That was a All-Star game, a scrimmage game. P. Rose was Charlie Hustle. He didn't care where he was. He played everything. He played like 5 positions for the Reds too.
Dang.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Hey, Jack said Denver went 4 in a row also and didn't win.
Denver went 4 in a row. I don't think they went 4 in a row, Jack. But Buffalo did. Denver went against the Cowboys in '78. They lost. They went against the what do you call it? Against the 49ers, and they lost. They did beat the Falcons with Elway, and they beat the Packers, and they did beat the last one against the Cam Newton. I think Denver won with Manning. I don't think they won. I think they lost 4, but I don't think they lost 4 in a row like Buffalo did. The Vikings lost a couple back-to-back too. When they lost to Miami back in the 70s, and they lost to Tim's Steelers.
Yeah. Tim said, what other team been to 4 in a row and lost all of them?
4 in a row too?
I think.
4 in a row?
Been to 4.
I don't think Denver's been 4 in a row now. I know they've been to some. I know the Vikings been to some too and lost. Vikings lost the first one against Kansas City in Super Bowl II, I think, or III. And they also lost to the Dolphins. The Dolphins, and they also lost to the what do you call it, the Steelers in '74. Steelers' first Super Bowl. And they, let me see, the Vikings. I think that's it. The Vikings did. They never went back. They could have went back the year '98 against the Falcons, but the Falcons, dirty bird. Ooh. They won the NFC with Anderson's last minute kick, but then they got their butt whipped by John Elway's last game when he won the Super Bowl for the Denver Broncos. So.
Oh, Tim said not in a row.
Yeah, not in a row. Yeah, they won 4. I think Denver lost 4 too, but Buffalo lost 4 in a row. There's a documentary on that on ESPN 3030 called "The Falls of Buffalo." It's really heartbreaking about the fans of Buffalo, and my family lives in Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York, and they can tell you it's really heartbreaking, But they have a good team this year. We'll see how they do with that quarterback they got. That quarterback from Wyoming they picked up last year. So I think they might, somebody said they might give the Patriots some hard times this year. You got McCoy as the running back, I think, Sean McCoy. And I don't follow the NFL that much, but I just try to keep up with it a little bit, with the players and stuff and all that. A lot of my friends like Tim McGill, and he diehard NFL, dude. He's Steeler Nation, dude.
Yeah.
I remember when I got him the flag, dude. He got the flag. He has a flag and everything, dude. The Steeler towel, the terrible towel. Oh, yeah. We used to go some good old super parties at his house when he were in the Steelers, when they beat the Seahawks, and when he beat the Cardinals that year. Oh, yeah. We had some good times, boy.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Friday coming up, you guys. We're going to do a sports trivia segment. We're going to give away another set, 2 tickets to Coconut Creek Miniature Golf and Maze on the beach.
Putt-putt.
But this time, in order to win, you have to call 850-583-0548.
Oh.
And we're going to ask the question. You guys call in, give the correct answer. Bam, you got those tickets. So be ready Friday.
We're going to also talk Friday about LeBron, right? And Jordan.
Yeah, LeBron and Jordan. Get those statistics ready. And we're going to see who's the greatest. Who's
and
the
talk
best.
about what's about college football, the college news, getting ready for everything. And everything. Guess what time it is? Strong 10's quote of the day. Yeah, what's your motivation quote of the day?
All right.
Timbo?
I don't got much today, but I do have something for you guys. So I'm going to say this. Stay true to who you are. Know your purpose. Happiness isn't found in money, but enriching lives and motivating and inspiring others. How about that?
Good. He's good motivation. He's a good life coach. He's good.
I try.
Good producer too.
Appreciate
and trying to break him out of this little shy mode now. He's getting there. Look at somebody get a little sign there. Look
I appreciate that.
Somebody light mode. See that, Timbo and everything. You gotta wake it up, man. It's almost time to go, man. 2 more minutes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you all to give us some feedback too. If y'all want us to talk about more stuff or anything, I try to lay some stuff, about some stuff and everything. Baseball, trying to hit a little bit of baseball, basketball. And right now, the most hottest thing is college football. That's what we focused on college football. And the NFL, we can talk a little bit about NFL. When college football season starts, it's going to be probably half the show to be about college football. That's the biggest thing right now in the South is college football.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think. I mean, we're going to just talk about the Gators and we're going to talk about Bama. We're going to talk about Washington State, Mike Leach. We're going to talk about Ohio State. We're going to talk about Jim Harbaugh. We're going to talk about Texas, Tom Herman. How good are they? They beat Georgia last year. How good is Texas? They're going to take Hurst in Oklahoma. Ooh, that's going to be boom, bang, bang. That's like a shogun right there. Hurst, how good is Hurst going to be with Oklahoma? There's a lot of good questions going out there.
And also, we're going to have some good interviews and interviews coming up. It's not about what you know, about who you know. We know some people out there.
Yeah, we'll get some coaches on. We'll surprise some people with some coaches.
I'm going to be working on getting this interview done with this NFL running back who played a short period in the league. Hopefully I get that set up for you guys.
That'd be good.
Some real exciting stuff.
Everybody.
Some real exciting stuff.
We might even do some live feeds, maybe bump our time up when it's daylight and hit the football fields and talk to the coaches.
Man, we're going to get out
watching them practice right with the camera. Boom, see the action, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to try and make it, spice it up a little bit, not just make it a boring room one fat guy, one strong guy talking. We were trying to beef it up, make it strong, make it spice. You know what I mean? Well, we got about like 30 more seconds. Oh, Freddie Mac joint.
Freddie Mac,
rap man. We like a rap. I wish you can call and do a little rap video for us. I told him he should do a rap video. And Freddie, War Eagle. I know you like that War Eagle.
Already know War Eagle.
War Eagle. That's right. War Eagle.
Represent.
That's right. Go Gators. Go Gators. Mr. No, go Nose. I'll tell you what. You ever go to the Walmart in Gainesville? You wear a Gator hat. I said go Gators 90 times when I was at Walmart. Everybody saw it. Go Gators. Go Gators. Go Gators. It got a little bit annoying, but that's how they do it over there. Go Gators. Go Gators. Go Gators. Go Gators. And if you don't respond back, they get pissed. They were like, "You got the hat? What's the deal?" You know?
So what's going on?
Yeah, go to Gator Nation over there. Okay, we're gonna chime off, Tim. You go and take it away. Say your speech, and then
all right.
You gonna say your speech. Remind everybody the next show.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Crossfire in the South. Make sure you guys tune into us Friday, 7 p.m. Exciting stuff. We're gonna talk LeBron, Jordan, statistics, and we might have a couple interviews. So hey, hang with us, man. It'll get a lot better than this.
We'll get better.
All right, signing off. Catch you guys next time.
Adios. Go Gators.
Go Nose. You already know. Gators. If you ain't shining, you ain't grinding.
That's right. I got one too. See that right there? That's right, baby. Championship ring, baby.
See, hold on one second.